What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Talent Love and welcome to the Glam Squad. Today's video, I just wanted to film it outside. It's just so nice out, you guys. Ignore my Aggie cat in the background. Look, y'all, he don't know how to handle it. He want to be out here so bad with me, like, but I don't know, he don't even like outside. I don't know why he's doing that. Like, he just, I think it's because he could see me and he can't get to me, so he's just like, how do I get out there? Like, he's just acting foolish back there. But anyway, you guys, today's video is going to be surviving your 20s. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like 5 tips, maybe 7, we'll see. But I just wanted to give you guys just a couple of tips on surviving your 20s because I just turned 30, so you know, who better than me than to tell you about surviving your 20s or whatever. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So number 1, I feel like everybody, okay, so like, you know how people, like, this is the misconception I will always hear. Oh, you need to get your partying done in your 20s, you know, A, B, C, and D. 20s are for partying and figuring your life out, and 30s are for working. I actually don't agree with that. I'm actually a little bit backwards when it comes to that. I just feel like your 20s should be about working. Like, most people, not all people, but most people know what they're passionate about from like a very young age. Like that one little thing that sparks your interest, whether it be a sport or a hobby, or like, I don't know, for me it was like hair and makeup, so, and music. So God gave me a bunch of talents, okay, like dance, sing, hair, makeup, all of that. So since the Lord gave me so many, you know what I'm saying, I knew that what I would do would probably be all of those things, or like the one thing I did would revolve around all of those things. So yeah, I definitely think that you need to spend your 20s working on that. Okay, now I will say, in your 20s, I feel like, just to get it out of your system, I promise you, do this for 1 week and it's gonna get out of your system. Okay, I feel like everybody should spend a whole entire week, 1 week, partying every single night, club every single night, get lit, get drunk, just so you can see what it's like. Because I feel like, you know, when you're on a straight and narrow for so long, then you be feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm missing out on a party. No, get that out of your system so you know what it feels like having to recover every single day. You were so lit the night before that you went to sleep at like 3, 4 a.m. You're not waking up till like 6, 7 at night and then just getting your day started to go do the same thing again. Like, you're gonna find out that it gets old really fast and it's not really no fulfillment there. So for your 20s, spend it working, get the 1 week of partying out the way. So that's my tip number 1, get the 1 week of partying out the way. Yeah, so tip number 2, I wrote these down so I don't forget, as usual. Spend your 20s working. Okay, so tip number 1 was get the 1 week of partying out your system. Tip number 2, spend your 20s working. Okay, this is why. Like, I know that like there's some young people, or you feel like a lot of the people your age are partying in your 20s, right? I guarantee it's just all about what you look for. If you're looking for the partiers, or partiers are around you, it's because you're like attracting them through your mental, you're attracting them. So do some meditation, or, you know, put it out into the universe, write to God, pray to God, whatever, and let him know that you want him. Just be like, God, I want you to send some people my way that want to do what I want to do. So like, say if you're like, I don't know, you want to start a sneaker company, try to look for like sneaker events, because they do have them. They have anything you look for, anything you want to look for, there's something for it. And start going to sneaker events and meet some of the other sneaker entrepreneurs that like design their own sneakers, make friends, make connections, pull them in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, find which one of those people that you connect with and like just bring them, you know what I'm saying, into your circle, or you get in theirs, and you know, just start bouncing ideas and energy off of each other or whatever have you, and then make that your circle. Make your circle revolve around like what it is that you want to do, because then if those people are actually working on their craft or whatever, then you won't feel no pressure to like be partying, like, oh my gosh, they're partying and they're asking me to come out. It's more so like, oh, they're making, let me ask them what they think about this sneaker idea, or what program they're using for design, or whatever have you. You feel me? Like, get you a circle that's doing that. Because my, oh my gosh, my late best friend, I love her to death still, rest in peace. She was like more so like, she liked doing 9 to 5s, like that was her thing, 9 to 5s, schooling, all of that. But I wasn't into that. I wasn't into schooling. I hated 9 to 5s. And a lot of times, like, we could talk about certain stuff and we were on the phone all the time, but a lot of the things when we were in our younger days that we had in common in our 20s was just partying. So if she and I weren't partying together, we were just like sleeping, chilling, you know, doing other stuff or whatever. Versus like, I don't know, she was my wingman. That's what I could call her. She was like the perfect wingman. She was a perfect like sidekick. Like, she was one of those people, she's gonna be successful at anything she do, but she'll do anything. So like, if I was just like, oh, I'm starting a business, I want you to be my assistant, she'd be like, okay, that type of thing. And I feel like if we spent our time working together, like, yes, we have funny memories from like dates and, you know, all kinds of things that happened back in the day, and partying and, you know, just doing the stuff that we did or whatever with our other friends. But I feel like the memories would be just a little more sweeter if we have become, you know, millionaires or reached our goals then, because it would have been like 30 years old, like, yo, remember when we was coming up? You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of memories you want to have at 30. Okay, so we're gonna go into number 3. Okay, okay, so you want to spend your 20s going in and relaxing a little after. Okay, now the reason you want to spend your 20s going in and relaxing after you apply pressure is because, y'all, something happens like around, actually I started at 21. I used to tell my mom it's downhill from 21, and she would laugh at me so hard. Like, y'all, he is so funny. Like, you really think he gonna break through the glass? But anyway, I used to tell my mom, it's downhill from here, like, it's downhill after 21. And she was like, what are you talking about? Y'all, I would be so tired at 21. I thought I was like, well, actually I would be more so achy at 21, just achy. But then like 25 to 30, it's like your energy levels just start decreasing. And I don't know what it is. Like, it just starts decreasing. And like, y'all, when I was, prime example, I used to do music back when I was like 19, okay? And we used to go play shows and stuff like that. And y'all, I would literally go like 3 days doing like an hour sleep every night, or like catching a cat nap in the car on the way to the next college or whatever that we was going to play at. And like, I would be good off of that. I'd be like good. And then maybe like the middle of the second day and the like beginning of the third day, I would like crash and have to sleep or whatever. And I would do like a good 6 to 8 hours and I'd be refreshed. Now, you try to do that to me now, the time that I took going ham like that, like say if I stay up for like 2 days straight, I'm gonna need like a full 2 days of recovery. So I might as well just get 8 hours of sleep a night, because the bounce back takes just as long now. And I can only imagine like when you're 40, it's probably gonna be even longer. So you want to do everything, you want to go ham in your career when you're in your 20s, early 20s. Look at all these YouTubers, most of them are early 20s because they got the game. Somebody gave them the game early. Okay, You want to get it out the way in your early 20s while you have the freaking energy, so you're not like freaking tired all the time, having to balance. This is when balance comes in. You gotta balance the sleep schedule. Like when I was 19, 20, 21, what was balance? What is that, sis? We could go all night, we could go all day. It was good. Yeah. Oh, I was about to take a nap, but you're trying to go, oh, okay, I'm up, sis. Like, let me get ready, let me get myself together. You know what I'm saying? You still got a lot of adrenaline. So yeah, you definitely want to yeah, get that out the way in your early 20s. So I think that was 3. So we want to do 2 more because we're at what, 11 minutes. I don't want this to be too long. So the next one we're going to talk about is find a mentor in what you do. So preferably a millionaire one. Okay, so when I was in network marketing, they automatically, sometimes they don't, but usually if it's a good enough team, they'll grant you with a millionaire mentor. Sorry, I'm like looking, making sure no ants or bugs get on my feet, but there's no bugs out here. It's real cool today. But anyway, you want to get yourself a millionaire mentor. Why? Because it's going to be people all around you in your ear, all your friends, all your family. If you're not doing something that's in the family business, or they haven't been to where you're trying to get to, it's kind of going to be hard for them to advise you on how to get there. Like, obviously, like, they have common sense of what's right and wrong, or somebody could see something from the outside that you can't see, but overall you need someone who's where you're trying to be, or further than where you're trying to be. Why? Because they've been there before and they can help you. So if I'm, prime example, me, no one in my family has been a millionaire. Nobody. Like, I've seen them start things with like music and different things, and for whatever reason or another they went different routes, but no one is doing what I wanted to do. Nobody in my family has been like, nobody in my family has had a successful YouTube channel. Like, none of them have ever done YouTube before. So what do? I find different, like, I'm constantly looking up different things to do. Like, there's this Christian entrepreneur camp that I want to go to, and it's hard. That one's a little bit harder to get into because it doesn't cost anything. You just have to pay for your cost to get there. But like, you stay in a house with the Christian entrepreneurs, and the person or the people who are running it, they literally, like, they put you through a literal boot camp to show you how you need to be operating. Like, everything you're doing on a day-to-day, like where you are, they go in and fix they seal up every crack and show you how you need to be operating when you get back outside of that environment with them. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's just stuff like that. If you're into makeup, you want to go to MUA summits. If you do hair, you want to go to hair, like, go this top stylist. Like, I know I mentioned Cliff Vermeer a lot, but now he's into music, but before music he would do like seminars where you could go and pay, and he'd teach you how to do a lace front, how he lay his stuff, how to make the lace unclockable. You want to get, like, again, surrounding yourself around those people. When you're there, you want to, if you can't be friends with a millionaire mentor, okay, because see, in network marketing they provide them for you. In network marketing they provide them for you, but you know, when you're all on your own, you have to find it for yourself. So you want to, like, try to get as cool with them as possible. Try to make yourself memorable or whatever. Be like, oh, I'm gonna add you on, you got an Instagram, I'm gonna add you on Instagram, can you add me on Instagram, or something like that. Or, you know, like, you just want to keep getting the information from the millionaires because they have been where you are. And then you also don't want to be the know-it-all in the room. Like, you want to have someone around you at all times when it comes to business that knows more than you, because one day you're going to be, God willing, in their shoes, and then it's going to be your time to pay it forward. But you want to collect every little piece that you can, because different people have different experiences. So you definitely want to get yourself a millionaire mentor. So I think that was 5. Was that 5 or 4? I don't know. Let me see. We did only spend a week partying. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do 5. Okay, so the last one is figure out your career and then go in. Okay, I know they all sound similar, but they all have different points. Okay, so you want to figure out, this is how you figure out your career. So if you're not the type of person like I was, you just kind of knew what you wanted and just got thrown off or whatever have you, you have to ask, because I've fallen into times like this, because God gave me so many talents that I had to ask. You have to ask God, and if you don't believe in God, ask the universe or whoever, say like, what is it that you want me to do? Can you just send me, even if you don't believe in God, say, God, I need your help. Whoever you are, I need your help. Can you give me some ideas on what I need to do? And I promise you, just going about living your daily life, and very fast you will get ideas. Stuff will start, like, what are you naturally interested in? You know what I'm saying? So you want to find what you're naturally interested in. Now, once you find what you're naturally interested in, you have to then decipher, is this something that is like a career, or is this something that's like a hobby? You know what I'm saying? So like mine in the beginning looks more like a hobby. It mirrors a hobby. YouTube is a hobby in the beginning. Why? Because you don't get paid, period, poo. Okay, in the end it turns into brand deals. You know, you can use the money to invest in other things, etc, etc, etc. But in the beginning it mirrors a hobby. Since a career like this mirrors a hobby, then you either have to have a career on the side or something that will help you pay your bills and achieve your goals slowly but surely, if your career doesn't, if your hobby doesn't work out, if that makes sense. We know your hobby is going to work out if you keep going. That's just how it is. But you want to have the job on the side, just like as if in case it doesn't work. Does that make sense? The reason being is you want to use, yes, when your hobby takes off faster, you'll be able to achieve your financial goals, whatever goals you want, cleaning up your debt, etc, faster. But meanwhile, even though the career is helping you slowly do those things, you do want to keep it. So number one, you can pay bills, and number two, you could be working on your goals slowly until your hobby takes off, where you could knock everything out faster. You see what I'm saying? So if your actual goal is a career, like say you want to be a phlebotomist, then you want to go ahead and get into that. Okay, get into schooling, and then you will want to get side jobs if your financial aid isn't enough to take care of you. You want to get side little part-times to take care of you while you work on your career, but you want to focus really hard on your career. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to find out what it is and then go in. Okay, it's just, oh, another thing, so you'll know what it is, because like it won't feel like, you'll either be super passionate about it, or it'll be something that doesn't feel like work. Like when I do YouTube, it just feels like I'm completing tasks. It doesn't feel like work though. You get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, posting videos doesn't stress me out. Sometimes I'll be like today, for the first time I had a moment where I was like, what am I gonna post today? And I had so many ideas come to mind or whatever, but it's just like, it never feels like, oh my god, like when you go to a 9-to-5 that you hate, and you're like, oh, I gotta go to work, and you're thinking about it when you get off. When you get there, you're already tired, ready to walk out and go to sleep. Like it doesn't feel like that when you're doing what your passion is and your calling. You just feel like you're really doing the Lord's work. Like there's no other place that you would rather be. And that's that's another way that you'll know. So do some internships and stuff like that if you have a couple things that you're interested in, and see if there's, you know, which one sticks with you. And it might be something that you create that's a combination of things that you're interested in. But anyway, you guys, so those are my 5 tips. We're gonna have to do a part 2 because I have a bunch of other stuff, and this video is long enough. But anyway, you guys, follow me on all of my social medias, okay? Follow me on Snapchat. My Snapchat and my Instagram are TalentsGlamSquad, and my what am I missing? Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, Dear Talent Love. I know I sound like a broken record, but yeah. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got some tips for surviving your 20s, you don't have to be 30 already. You could be in the beginning of your 20s and be finding stuff out, because better believe I'm a month and 2 days into my 30s, and I'm already figuring out things about my 30s already. So if you got some experiences that you want to share for other people that are in their 20s, then go ahead and drop them below. Everything is valid to me. So yeah, if you could relate to something, you know, tell me below, comment down below, what's the #1 thing that you learn in your 20s. Anyway, you guys, until next time, I love you so much, and be fresh and be fierce. Bye.